license in Georgia as it relates to the national ID. And the way that this relates to the illegal alien problem is that everyone who has a Georgia driver's license had their civil rights violated and was required to waive their constitutional rights. And the two excuses that the officials in Georgia who had oaths of office to protect your constitutional rights as a condition of being paid by the public coffers was, one, to protect you from identity theft, and you know how many problems we've still had with that, and to prevent illegal aliens. This was supposed to prevent us from illegal aliens, and we know that hasn't happened. Now, this is going to be very detailed, but I want you to listen to how, step by step, these public officials were aware of what they were doing. They were aware that the people didn't want it, but they basically sold us out to the federal government for money. Okay, in January 25th of 1995, while Governor Zell Miller was the governor, House Bill 256 was introduced in the legislature. And this bill did not mention anything about digitized fingerprinting. It just said that the department that you may submit to your fingerprint for the driver's license, but there was no talk of any kind of digitized by inkless scanning device. It just sat around, as many bills do, with not much action. And then, over a year later, on February 6th of 1996, in the House of Representatives in the building just behind us, future Governor Representative Roy Barnes, attorney at law, had an amendment to take the fingerprint requirement out of House Bill 256. And he was rewarded for doing this by having his picture in the paper, because they knew that the people didn't want fingerprinting for their driver's license. Then, on sine die, which means no date scheduled, which is the last day of the legislature, I think it was at 6:38 p.m. I've had